Hey guys, it's Fortune here. I'm back today with another 7 Days to Die tutorial. Today I'm catching you all the way up to Alpha 8.2, which just came out the other day. I want to go over the fortification system with you in case some of you haven't played the game for a while, maybe haven't called on to the new fortification system, or maybe you need a new reason to play. Go back to it. So, I want to go over really quick, first of all, the windows. Now there is a little bit of a bug with the windows, which I'm sure the fun pimps are going to fix, because if you want to create a window, you'd think that you need glass. However, right now, you actually don't. You only need sticks. But, if you actually craft a window, and you hover over it, and you look at where it says the forging material is glass, that means I'm sure that they probably meant to put a glass pane in the middle of this window, and somebody along the line just kind of forgot to do that. So as of right now, Alpha 8.2, you only do need the sticks. 8.3 and on, I'm sure you probably will need the piece of glass in there as well. So, you just place your window as you normally would. I've reinforced these three already, and I wanted to show you how the reinforcement on the windows work. So in order to reinforce wooden material now, you actually need planks. You all know how to get planks, but I'm going to show you anyway. Take a log, put it in the center, you get your wood planks. You do to get 16 planks now, and the reason for that is because you do need so many of them. I will also show you that you only do get 3 sticks per plank now. So, we've made our window, we want to reinforce it. Now there are 4 levels of reinforcement on windows. You need a repair tool, and it doesn't cost anything to repair, to reinforce any material. It doesn't cost condition damage value. But you do right click. You can either click 3 times or you can click and hold the right mouse button. So with your wood planks in hand, if you click, there's your first bar. 3 more clicks and there's your second bar. 3 more, your third bar. Another bug with the window right now is that this should be an iron reinforced window. You should need iron in order to reinforce this window. This is the iron that I have on me. I'll even put the metal strips down here so you guys can see. Now I'm going to right click, and it has taken none of my iron from me. So that is probably something that will be fixed in the future. Another thing, as of right now, the release notes do say that forged iron is going to be the material that you do need to reinforce material. However, you just saw that on the window, it's taking none. And if we come over here to the wood, let me show you how to make these wooden frames. Now you do need planks. It's under building. You go to wood frame. It takes 8. You craft it. You get your wooden frame. You can place that wooden frame down, and you can at that point still pick it up. If it was in the wrong place, maybe you put it out of line, wasn't, tall enough or too tall, you can still pick it up. After you've built on them, and I have built on these because I messed up on a previous video, you can no longer pick them up. You have to break them down. So in order to reinforce the wooden blocks, you need, again, wood planks. So if you pay attention to the fact that I have 207 wood planks in my inventory, I'm going to click and fill that in. That's stage 1. That's stage 2, and that takes a total of 4. Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. Now stage 3, actually, to do the iron reinforcement, is actually utilizing my scrap iron. So this is where they said that it was going to take forging iron. However, the wooden frames at this point in time are still using scrap iron. So there you have the 3 stages of reinforcement on the frames. Now I did want to let you know that they have to go through this iron reinforcement, and then they have to go through this wooden reinforcement, and then they have to go through this. But at the same time, once you've built on something, you can't pick it up again. So, in fact, person that you're playing against or the zombie that's trying to get to you will also have to go through this. And I'm just going to go on this one here and show you how long it takes to get through one level of fortification. Keeping in mind, again, that you have a second reinforcement, the iron reinforcement, as well as having to still get through the frame to get to you. So here we go, and there we're through. So it took that many swings with it. Cobblestone rocks. And I'm going to show you how to get cobblestone rocks. So what we need to do is we need to take some clay and put it all the way around in a circle square. We're going to craft it, and we're going to get our cement mold. We're going to put that cement mold in our forge. Now you see here the material needed is stone. Now you can put regular stone in here, or you can also put what are small stone, and I'll show you how to get those in a minute. But you can also put small stone in here, and you see the weight of these. So I'm going to put a block of wood in here, and we're going to let those go, and it's actually going to give us cement. Okay, so we're going to pretend that we've just got a bunch of cement. So now we have cement. And now we want cobblestone rocks. So we're going to go down. If you hover over cobblestone rocks, you see that the crafting resource group is under resources. So we're going to come over here and go down to resources. And we're going to find cobblestone rocks. And you'll see that it takes cement and stone. So we're going to put some cement in here. And we're going to put some stone in here. We're going to make one of these, and one of these makes two. So we have two in each. We're going to get 4, and it's going to take us 10 seconds to get these cobblestone rocks. So now we have a bunch of cobblestone rocks. Very time intensive, very material intensive. It takes a long time to get stone. It takes a long time to forge it, and it takes a long time to craft it into cobblestone rocks en masse. You know, doing 1 or 2, not that big deal. You're doing 200, takes a long time. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here with our cobblestone rocks, and we're going to show you how to do, we're going to actually make the rebar, which I got ahead of myself. Rebar frame is pipes. To get pipes, you put your iron ingot in here, you get your forging iron, you put your forging iron in there, you get your pipe. You put your pipes in here, you get your rebar frame, you hit craft, and it makes it. So we have those set up right here, and we'll put one down just to show you guys. When you put these down, you can actually still continue to pick them up. These have been crafted on before, so I can't actually pick them up. I have to actually destroy them. So I want to show you with the cobblestones. Note that I have 115. Stage 1. Stage 2. Now, this is where you'll see that we actually need forged iron. And we have 16. Now we have 14. So these are the 3 different stages of cobblestone / cement. It takes a long time for anyone to get through any one of these, let alone all 3 layers. Technically, let alone all 4 layers, because they still have to go through the actual rebar frame to get to you. So, I'll show you briefly how you get through, how long it takes to just get through the cobblestone. $12, $13, $16 hits with half stamina. I mean, I was on full stamina. Still 100% condition on my pickaxe, so it takes that long to get through just 1 layer. 2 layers, 3 layers, and finally get through the 4th layer. It is valuable to note you can shoot through the frames. So if you just wanted to put a frame up, maybe along as a catwalk, I don't know about the durability of it. You can give it a shot so you can shoot down almost like you can do with metal trussing. Now I wanted to show you the ramps here. They also do have ramps, and those are made, these are actually under building. So we'll go find rebar. The wood is the exact same. It's just obviously you're using planks. So there you'd go. You'd craft that. You'd get a rebar ramp frame, and you'd get a wood ramp frame. So here is the That's the rebar ramp frame, and here is the wood ramp frame. And it's the same principle as far as that goes with click, 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 and filling them in. They do have a different appearance to them, though. It's almost like it's wanting to be an ease, like a roofing. So there you go. That's the ramp all done. And it takes the same amount of damage to get through each layer of those as it does to get through the other layers. Now, I have over here these rocks. These rocks appear in the world everywhere. I'm just going to kind of go out here and show you that you can see them all off in the distance. They're everywhere. There's no shortage of these. So you either take a stone axe or a pickaxe. I'm actually going to do a pickaxe just for the sake of time. There are 3 sets to these, 3 stages. That's the second one, and here's the third one. Now if you hit E and you collect all the materials that drop down here, you will notice that you will get iron fragments, small stone, potassium nitrate, and coal. You will get all 4 of these materials in every single one of those resource stones that you knock down. Now, if you had an iron mold, you could put the iron fragments in here. They're very lightweight. If I put 9 of these in here, actually 8, I'm going to get 4 scrap iron. So if you are doing the wooden reinforcement over here, and it takes the scrap iron, if you don't want to mess around with trying to collect scrap iron in the world, you can put these iron fragments in here and get them. Also of note, you can actually take forging iron and put it anywhere other than the center and get scrap iron. You can also take iron ingots and put it anywhere other than the center and get scrap iron, but notice the time. So that's that, and I wanted to show you a couple little things on the side. I wanted to show you antibiotics because you can't get infected now. There are 3 stages to it. They're right here. Pause the video if you want to read on that. But antibiotics are a good thing to have on you at all times because you will get sick, and you only have so many days before you'll die. You need a beaker. Beakers can be found in medicine cabinets and stuff like that. They're not exactly prevalent. I have lasted 8 days on my world, and I've only found 1. Maybe other people have better luck than me, but in order to make antibiotics, you have to have moldy bread. You can find moldy bread just about anywhere. Don't eat it. You'll get sick. And also potassium nitrate, which I just showed you is how easy it is to get this. It's also underground once you get to the stage where you're actually digging out. But you'll see that 1 antibiotic takes 5 minutes. So just wanted to let you guys know that. Get these going early if you can. As soon as you find that beaker. If you can find 2 or 3 beakers, get 2 or 3 campfires going. Get yourself a nice supply of these. They're very valuable. The very last thing that I wanted to show you guys is the weapon repair kit. A lot of people are confused about them. They don't really know how to craft them. What's this freaking oil here? I'm not sure what to do with it. Alright, well I'm going to show you. So in order to make weapon repair kit, it's actually under the resource group of resource. So we're going to go down here to resource. We're going to find a weapon repair kit, and I've already learned how to make it, so I'm going to just make it again here and craft that. It takes 3 seconds per kit. Now, I want to also show you how to get these metal strips because a lot of people aren't quite sure how to do that either. You take your iron ingot, you break it down to forged iron, okay? You break that down to short metal pipe. You break that down into 5 metal strips. That's where you get your metal strips from. And then you can make your repair kit. Now I wanted to show you that the repair amount on every repair kit is 40. It will only repair something by a factor of 40. And I wanted to show you that it doesn't work on everything. It's only going to work on weapons. So I took an SMG and I took it down to 300. I need 200 repair value to fix that. It's going to take me 5 of these kits. I just want to show you what 1 kit does, and you can put it anywhere. It doesn't have to be. So I use 1 and it gives me 340. So I need 4 more and I should get 100% durability back on my SMG, which I do have. So that is how the weapon repair kits work. The oil stacks to 10. You can find it pretty much anywhere. With the new loot respawn system, you don't really have to worry about it too much. I fancy sniper rifles, so that's the gun of choice that I have when I play. So anyway, this has been antibiotics, big boulders in the world, reinforcement, concrete and wood, and also reinforcing your windows. Keep in mind that the pimps are probably going to fix that and actually make you need glass, which isn't a big deal because I've shown you how to do that before. So go watch my other video if you're not sure how to do that, and I hope you guys learned something. Happy zombie killing, and remember, stay away from the chili.